have to do something. I need to do something major, like to make a change in my life. This God, I've just been falling apart. Sometimes I'll get into like a better state where things improve for a while. But God, when I fall off the wagon, I fucking fall pretty hard sometimes, man. That damn drinking. Stupid. So fucking stupid, man. This time it was Mother's Day. You know, my mom's gone, my grandmas are gone, they're all, all gone. I gotta just hear them mentioning mom, mom, mom every 2 seconds for like months. Oh, God. Excuses. Now with the I'm not sure what to do, you know? That's what the worst thing about it is feeling like I gotta do something, man. Like I don't know. I gotta I don't know. If the world wasn't so fucking absolutely batshit backwards from what the fuck it should be, then I would immediately haul ass to a inpatient rehab facility or psychiatrist or something, you know. But or go to a deliverance minister or something, you know. But it just seems like almost everything that's made to look like it's help is not actually helpful, really, for the most part. It's a lot of this stuff can do more harm than good, you know. I watch, there's people's YouTube channels I've watched that go through, years and years battling with fucking alcoholism. And gone to rehab and taken all kinds of pharmaceutical medications, and going to see psychiatrists on a regular basis and all this kind of shit. And they just still slip up and fall off the wagon over and over again. I don't know, man. It's like I'm gonna go talk to a psychiatrist or something, but the problem is, like I said before, the reason I feel like there's no real help in the world is because we are forced basically to conform to this idea that everything we see in the modern world is perfectly fine and normal and fine and dandy, and there's nothing at all wrong with the way the world runs, you know? It's just, so you're not allowed to question anything, man. I mean, take for instance, well, I could come up with a lot of examples why psychiatry is totally screwed up, right? For instance, look at say any religion on earth, especially Abrahamic religions, right? And in their books, they believe in demons and angels and all this kind of shit. But if you were ever to mention that you believe, oh, there's an angel, or this person's an angel, or that's a demon possession, or whatever, if you mentioned anything like that to any psychiatrist, they'd say he's nuts, right? the government came out basically declassifying aliens and showing a bunch of videos of UFOs on the news. But if you were to say anything about aliens to a psychiatrist, they would say, "Oh, you're freaking nuts," you know? Or if you talked about ghosts or something, almost everybody believes in ghosts, but if you mentioned anything like that, you would be considered insane. You know? If you have any kind of psychic ability and you mentioned it, you know, say you have telepathy or something, they just label you as being schizophrenic or crazy or something, you know? If you think that there's anything wrong with the way the world runs, you know, or you think that something is wrong with war or, you know, any of that stuff, it just be thrown out of there like, you know, labeled as a loon, basically. So that's why there's no real help, because they won't. You can't really talk about shit that. People, well. I don't know. I need, like, spiritual help is what I need. I need God or something, man. You know? I need a fucking miracle. That's what I need. Or a series of miracles. I don't know. Praying. You know, I don't even find that much comfort in religion a lot of the times. Because I feel like a lot of times I feel like I've been abandoned by God or something, or like I'm being punished or something. But I can't imagine what the hell I could have done in the past that was so bad, you know. Requires this amount of torture. I mean, literally, like, everyone, well, not everyone, but, like, I feel so fucking alone, you know? It was different when I was living at home, because mom was there, husband was there to talk to. Even if people wouldn't listen, really. But I never had any solutions or answers to, you know, legitimate answers to questions. But it's like there was at least somebody was there and cook a meal and spend time in the presence of another human being that actually cared about me all, you know. As it is now, man. I mean, fuck, if I break my leg or break my foot or something or whatever, it's like I'm on my own. Just gotta hobble around on it or something, you know. I gotta go grab my own bag of ice, you know. I gotta drive around with a broken foot or hop around with a broken foot. Had to go buy my own crutches and, you know, buy my own painkillers or whatever the heck I need to try to numb the foot or whatever. I had this is something that happened almost like a year ago. I slipped in the shower and I kind of like broke my wrist, kind of falling, and it was real close to where I almost, like, I was like this close to basically hitting my head on the metal part, sticking out of there. Like, I would have been toast, basically. And when you're alone, though, it's like you're just fucked, you know? Because, like, yeah, you fall and hurt yourself or something, you're just stuck there alone with nobody to help you. Nobody cares. And I realize, like, as I'm getting older, it's like, I don't know. I'm such a screw up sometimes because of the fucking drinking. I know that, but I know I'm a screw up, and the drinking is an issue. But at the same time, it's like I feel kind of betrayed because, like, maybe I'm not the greatest prize in the world, but I think I'm better than a lot of other dudes, probably. Like, there's tons of guys out there that have wives, girlfriends that are faithful and loyal to him, even treat him like a king even sometimes. And these are dudes that are completely 100% abusive, nasty, like, jerks or morons, or, There's a lot of guys that are meaner and nastier and more loserish than I am. But they've got some woman there that loves them, that cares about them, that looks out for them and backs them up and takes their side. And I'm just left alone, man. It fucking sucks. I'm sick of fucking going to bed every night alone. Sick of not having a home. Not having anyone to confide my thoughts, or I'm so tired of being alone, man. God, I thought I'd be married by now or something, I can tell you my own personal experience over the years, man. I've like, dating life years ago. I always hear these horror stories of their exes or something. How terrible these ex guys they were with were, or whatever. But they stayed with those terrible, abusive jerk exes for tens of years or something. And treated them like a king. But then if I come around and I slip up or say one wrong thing, it never gets forgotten. And then, I make one fucking slip up and I'm screwed. But some other guy can go completely apeshit on a regular basis and somehow maintain a relationship. I've heard all kinds of horror stories about some dudes that some woman used to date or whatever. I don't know. I guess I rant too much, maybe. Talk too fucking much nowadays, but it's just, I don't know, I feel kind of betrayed by my own species or something, kind of. Because, like, you know, where's somebody for me? Where's somebody to give a damn about me? You know? This dude my sister used, she called him her husband or whatever, but they never actually officially got married or anything, though. That guy was basically mean to her, you know, a lot of the time mean to her, extremely nasty and mean to me all the time. But she stuck by his side and took care of him, and I mean, she rolled his cigarettes for him, cooked all his meals for him. She'd go heat up tea and bring it to him. Pick up after him, you know. Every time he'd get hurt or something, she'd take him to the hospital. Me, like, I just get to be alone. If I had a woman that was actually supportive and decent to me, I think I would stand a real good chance of sobering, you know, getting my life straightened out and at least surviving to live to be in my 40s and 50s or whatever. As it stands now, I wonder, you know, how much longer I'm even gonna be here. I was calling up fucking insurance companies the other day, thinking about getting a damn life insurance policy, but who would I even leave the money to? You know? Just because I'm worried, man. I was thinking about, I mean, it did happen to me, like, I don't even know. Would there even be a funeral? And who would even show up? Would anyone even fucking care? Fucking sucks being alone. And it's weird too, because, like, well, like I said, it seems like everybody is coupled. Like almost everybody else has these great relationships or something, or whether they're great or not, they stick with it and they got somebody hanging around and looking out for them, somebody that's on their side. I mean, there's tons of guys that are way dumber, way uglier, way meaner, and nastier than me, way, that are abusive and nasty. Like, they're all over the place, and they got these great women just following them around. But not me. There's guys that don't have half my intelligence, half my looks, half my skill, half the heart, that just seem to luck into things, And I used to be a real ladies' man too. Women used to practically throw themselves at me when I was younger. That's what's weird. They're like dudes that only been with one or two women in their entire life or something. They got some happy life, happy wife or something. And I'm like, ex fucking stud muffin or whatever. Can't get a freaking girlfriend for the life of me. Of course, I haven't really been trying all that much for a while. I've been a little more focused on things like hoping to find a home and jumping through all the bullshit hoops that I have to deal with, and every few days I have to go shopping again, go get more food, more water. Oh God. I feel like I ought to be laying on a damn hospital bed or something right now. I feel like shit. Oh God. I don't know what to do, man. Maybe I should try rehab. I just don't want to waste my fucking time in it, I don't want it to be... And I don't want to have to sit around and listen to somebody, just trying to brainwash me, basically, I hate that shit. That's one of the things I really, really hate about this world, is all the brainwashing and mind control shit that's constantly going on. It's like, there's like no genuine, legitimate help, hardly. And the only thing that they call help is this, like, Pavlovian conditioning that just tries to, like, bully you into conforming to the ways of society or whatever, basically. I'm tired.